The use of color is quite a boring and complicated topic, but it is very important in the design world, including PowerPoint. I am going to cover the basic theories of using color and some useful ways to work out the perfect color palette for your deck. So what does a good color palette mean? The colors need to look good together. They should look like a family. They can be bright, highly contrasting, or pastel and in harmony with each other. They can be dim and subtle, or solid with a strong personality and punch point, or be all minimalistic. After all, there are many combinations of color. That's why you need to understand the theories behind to mix and match the best color combo for every project. Let's talk about the basic principle of colors. There are three key components of color: hue, brightness, and saturation. Hue means the color spectrum. They are essentially different colors, such as red, yellow, blue, green, etc. Brightness varies within the same color, with a different amount of black in that color. So the less black the color contains, the brighter it is. Saturation means the color purity. The higher the saturation, the more vivid, rich, and bright the color is. The lower the saturation, the more washed out or pale the color looks. In PowerPoint, you can fine-tune the color by going to Shape Format, and then Shape Fill, and move on to more fill colors. Here is where you can fine-tune the color. When you move the indicator horizontally, it changes the hue. So when you move it, it changes from red to yellow to green to blue, etc. The vertical scale is saturation. So if you move the indicator down, it adds more gray into the color, reducing the saturation. This separate bar on the right indicates brightness, so the higher you move it, the brighter it becomes, and the lower you move it, the darker it is. Alternatively, you can change the color model to HSL, which stands for Hue, Saturation, and Lightness. As you can see, when you adjust the hue, the indicator moves horizontally. If you adjust the saturation, the indicator moves vertically. And when you adjust luminosity, which also stands for lightness, the bar on the right changes. So this is how you can make use of these values to adjust colors. Let's say you have a few very bright colors and you want to make them more pastel. You can select each of them, go on to color, and select more colors. And adjust the HSL. You may start with reducing the saturation and then lightness, making it brighter, because when you reduce saturation, it tends to look more dull. And if you want, you may also fine-tune the hue to change the color tone. And there you go, a much more pastel blue. You can do the same to the rest by reducing saturation and increasing brightness. Likewise for the green, reducing saturation and increasing lightness. Finally, for the yellow as well. Reduce saturation and increase lightness. And here you go, a much more pastel color palette for your use. So instead of randomly clicking around in this ocean of colors, a much easier and better way is to adjust these ratings, so you know exactly in what direction you are tuning towards. With that, you can easily change any color palette to a tone that you're comfortable with and look amazing together.